You want me to put myself before. You want me to put money before I put myself, and that's just not gonna happen. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I shouldn't be recording, but why not? Porque no? We need to change the way that we perceive. A lot of people really a suggested change would be nice for the betterment of humanity. It's like I just have this bigger view of like what's actually better for humanity, preserving the life on this planet, expanding our own lifespans, and really getting more congruent with the planetary systems, and really getting back to the ancient ways, because that's how they survived so long on this planet. It's really, really, truly knowing the clock of Maya, and really how to sync with nature, the motions of nature, with all of the seasons, and knowing with all of the astronomy, astrology, and really knowing it inside and out, like the back of your hand. And it's like people aren't hip to this the proper way, and if it is out there, they tweak it. You see how they tweak the calendar. This Gregorian calendar is not the proper calendar. Why is there 29, 30, 31 days? That completely throws everything off. So now the zodiacs are thrown off. Everything how we see the stars is not actually how it actually is on the sky. So they're saying things are a certain way. So now we don't know when certain portals are actually open, when certain energies are actually pouring through from certain planetary systems that we can tap into and utilize on this planet. And this is the organic technology, the planet in our bodies. So it's like we have to bring it back to ourselves and really seek God within ourselves. And it's like, where are we placing our energy? That's where it freaking goes back to. That's why yesterday I was thinking, I can't even be mad at the Kabbalah or whatever. I don't even know who it is, child. They follow the Quran, Kabbalah, whatever. They do all of these things in front of our faces to get our consent. They're telling you what they're doing in a way that doesn't seem so obvious, but they're doing it. Like, they literally just, y'all didn't catch that? And a lot of times they throw it in humor, so we don't catch it. We're focused on the humor and being entertained. They literally put it in front of you, telling you who they are, what they do. They ain't telling you why they're doing it's pretty obvious. They'll literally put it in the movies, and it's like we look stupid. We really look stupid when we keep co-signing these contracts that are in nature inherently against the betterment and expansion of humanity and all life on Earth. And it ain't just about humans. There's more life on Earth. There's lots of animals and other beings that we share this planet with, insects. And the bees are extremely important, y'all. Also, that they're the main ones that benefit. The main insect, I feel like it's there's a whole system. They're the main insect that benefits humanity. They're pollinating a lot of the fruits we eat. Well, at this point, they're cloning things. They're not even look. They got the bees enslaved now. They got beehives that they keep beekeepers now, and they have labs now. They can just take the gene and just multiply it as many times as they want. Like, they got freaking 3D printers now. They have freaking cloning and artificial insemination, and they're forced breeding. So at this point, there ain't no. And then they have fruits that's without seeds. So it's like, at this point, it's not even utilizing the original way. And it's like, that's what tips the balance of the karmic scales. That's what's tipping it. And that is why there's so much evil going on. And that is why, and allegedly they're bypassing their karma by telling us exactly what they're doing, and they tell us exactly who they are, and they tell us exactly what they're going to do before they do it. And we just, if no one does anything against it or opt out or say no, read the terms and conditions, it's just kind of like, oh well, we told you and you agreed. Like, you're not saying anything at all is agreeing. So like, being quiet while there's violence going on, you see it, is kind of like co-signing it in a way. And I feel like that's what's happening energetically. And it's just like, when are we going to wake up to see that we are literally creating it? Like, they need our signature in order for it to be bypassed. They need our intention put on something with the intention already put in place. They already put the intention in place. That's why they use these holidays, the huge siphon. They use these giant stadiums to siphon. They even be using churches, y'all, to siphon. And like, bro, and they're using these machines to change the weather, and they're doing all of these crazy things. But a lot of this media, they need our attention to amplify it, to actually bring it to pass, to actually solidify the reality, and to keep it. Not only solidify it, but to literally bring it into fruition and to literally keep it there and maintain it. And our energy and our life force is being siphoned to maintain it. That is the only way that it will be maintained. That is the only way that it will be maintained. And there is just this giant parasite on the planet Earth. And I get it. I can do my, baby, it's gonna get done. The business, I can do my business, my brand, make money. Baby, I'm already rich. I can do all of that, but I can't help but bring it back in and really see underneath it all and see the parasitical entities that we allow to take manifestation here on this planet, and actually upholding those statues within all of the systems that we continue to we freely give our time to work in it. We're co-signing it. And go look up the Fifth Amendment, by the way. Look up the Fifth Amendment. That's all I'm gonna say for that. Like, we're literally giving our indentured servitude, and they're in debt. This is not even backed. And it shows it perfectly in this anime called Magi. Am I saying it right? Yes, Magi. I say Magi. It's like a Chinese film, but they do the dub, so we can dub it over and hear it in English. I like watching it with the subtitles so I can see the actual. Sometimes it's not a perfect translation, but it goes into literally the original way that things were done, and the dark forces, the dark forces and the light forces, and how there's always this balance of yin and yang, and how they literally will possess people, usually in power, and feed off of those energies and influence them. And how also animes definitely reference how we create these demonic entities, like collectively from a small space of negativity. It spirals into this big thing, and it's literally from the psyche. I say the psyche sludge, the dark space of what the human mind is. It takes form and it manifests as actual entities. And that's why anime really be teaching y'all, really be putting y'all on game for real. But like, it really goes into like the money system, and how there was just already these people who are just wealthy and power, and they just want more and more and more, and they want to take and manipulate. And these demons that latch onto it and siphon, and it really just possesses. And how like they really put the money, all I have is this, like literally swindling you into utilizing this thing that doesn't have any value. I mean, I guess in the fact that it's cotton has value, but spinning it into this money, putting sigils on it, literally black magic, like literally a form. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm just saying it is what it is, and it's not serving the betterment of humanity. So many people are unaware, and in the darkness, like when at one point we're going to stand up and actually be stewards of life and actually fight for the land and our planet. And because they're literally, look what they do. It looks so dead out here. Like, look what they do. They take away all the trees that bear fruit. There's only like a few of them. Of course, the pine trees that grow randomly, the big pine trees do have the little dates that grow on the tree. They be falling off. They still high up the tree. You gotta climb them. If you know how to climb a pine tree. But other than that, you will not see many of these trees. And a lot of them, you have to go buy them from the store. And they're really small, and they're tampered with, y'all. So it's like, when are we gonna like be wild again and tap into our wilderness, like being wild and free? And just how, man, like that is it. Like, I need to be going. Anyways, that's it. That's all I had to say. And that's it. Say body in your breath in your bliss, and realize who you are. Realize the potency of your power, the force. Like, you are a creator. We're dancing in a co-collaboration with the universe, cosmic light beings. It's a holographic reality. You can manifest whatever.